Good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you are watching this video. Welcome back to Great Trading Lab. Before we get started, kindly click on the subscription button, like and share this video. I talked about a trade I was going to be looking out for this week, and we had some great movement in the market. Um, let's jump into the chart. I talked about US 30. I talked about US 30. I posted it on my free Telegram bot. I didn't drop the entry, and we are still expecting US 30 to still go bearish because we are still very much bearish on US 30. I'm expecting price to come to 4800. That is what I'm waiting for. And as you can see, we have a clean left shoulder, we have a clean head, and also a right shoulder, a break and a retest. And if you look at this point, you are going to see we have a two dodgy candlestick here. So I'm expecting I'm expecting price to go down to 4800, and this for US 30. So we are still having the movement. We're still having the movement. I think the entry was here, and we are still driving the market down to 4800. I also have a position on AUD. I also had an analysis on AUD CHF. AUD CHF, we are very much bullish. We are very much bullish. We have a strong engulfing candlestick that engulf this 1 2 3 candlestick. Like, we have an engulfing candlestick that engulf the whole of this candlestick, and we retrace back to this point of interest. So on the 4 hours we are closing with a greystone doji. So this is what I'll be expecting. I'll be expecting the market to just go up a little here. Then, like, this is what I'll be expecting from this market from next week Monday. So on AUD CHF, we are still very much bullish. Germany 40, I also had an entry on Germany 40, and I'm still expecting more sales. I had the sell position somewhere around here, like somewhere around here, and it was actually a counter trend when I took it. And we are still expecting more sales to the downside. Like, I'm still expecting more sales to the downside. On the 2 hours, you will see we have a dodgy candlestick. So the last candlestick that just close as a doji, as we can see in this point here. So I'm expecting the market to go bearish. All the stock index, I'm expecting stock index to go bearish. Even NAS 100, the first time I analyzed NAS 100, I was talking about a buy if we break above these points, but we're on a downtrend. And I talked about a sell though, and I was expecting a rejection candlestick from here, from this point. But I was like, if we don't have that rejection candlestick here, that means if we break above, we'll be looking for buys, because whenever we break above, we are going to buy. Whenever we break below, we are going to look for sales. So we broke above, and I waited for that retracement. I was planning to buy at first, but I didn't take the trade, and because I didn't have any good position to take the trade. And on the 4 hours we broke below this structure point here. We broke below this structure point, so we had like a break and a retest here. So next week I'll be expecting a um a more bearish movement on NAS 100. BTC USD, we had a nice movement on BTC USD, and I'm pretty sure that we'll still have the market tanking down to 80,000. We'll have BTC USD will crash down to 80,000 somewhere here, this round psychological level. This round psychological level. So this is where I'll be expecting BTC to drop to from this point here. If I want to get entry, like I'll be looking for entry from somewhere here, while my SL will be here. I will try to short to this point. This is what I'll be thinking about. So I'll be shorting BTC USD to 80,000. So this is it for BTC USD. And then France 40. I had an analysis on France 40. It's also a stock index pair. We are still also very bearish on France 40. So I'm expecting a bearish movement. As you can see on the daily, we are bearish. And on the weekly too. On the weekly we are bullish, but I'm expecting price to close below this point so that the market will be bearish and we'll have a long bearish movement on France 40. So Euro NZD, we had a position last week, but we didn't take the trade, because I was expecting a retracement. To somewhere this point so that we can sell from here down, but we didn't have that retracement. And I'm done with Euro NZD, and I'm no more interested in Euro NZD. CHF JPY, I also had a position on, or I had an analysis on CHF JPY, but we are close to TP and I'm no more interested on this pair. So the pair I'm interested on is this Euro 50 and AUD CHF. Euro 50, we are still very much bearish on Euro 50. As you can see on the 1 week, we have a hanging man on the 1 week. We have a hanging man, this candlestick here. And then on the daily we are very much bearish. We had a change of structure here, a break and also a retest to this point. So we are trying to sell the market down to 5675. And on the daily we also have a spinning top, and we also have a doji candlestick. The last candlestick closed as a doji. So we are expecting the market on Euro 50 to go very much bearish from next week. On the 4 hours we have a very good hammer, a bearish hammer, and we also have some other candlestick that is telling us that the market is really going to pull down like this gravestone. We also have this engulfing candlestick that engulf this 1 2 3 4 5 candlesticks here. So we had a little bit of pullback to this point, and we have this our candlestick, our hammer candlestick at the point of interest. We also have it below this our EMA. So I'm looking for a sales. And also, if you use a trend line the way I used here, if you use a trend line the way I used here, we are going to see that we just closed outside this daily trend line. You know that when we were here, the market bounced off from this point here, market bounced off from this point. Same thing here, same thing here. But now at this point, we closed outside this trend line here. The market closed outside this trend line, so we are no more looking for, like, there is nothing like a buy on this, but we are still holding sales and expecting euro 50 to go very much bearish from next week. So this is the outlook that we have, the outlook we had, I be the recap we had for last week, and also the outlook for next week. We will just be holding the stock index of euro 50, US 30, and also NAS 100. We are just bearish. And also AUD we are still expecting a very serious bullish movement on AUD. So this is it. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also don't forget to click on the link to join my free Telegram channel so that you won't miss out of any entry. And don't also forget to subscribe and like and share. Thank you, and God bless you.